I believe we'd have to mount an exterior CT cabinet.
Okay.
And then,
This is Dan, by the way. It's
hey,
Kevin.
How's it going, bud? Kevin, pleasure. So yeah, so to up it to the 400, we'd either have to throw in a secondary pipe next to it, so it'd be parallel to go to 200. That'd probably save you the most, but either way, I still got to get to that transformer. Okay.
That's more. You gotta probably dig up.
Yeah. I mean, meter like this. So it'll be just a meter up top with a CT cabinet down here. You'll put the CTs on. You'll be able to raise that up.
Yep. And then I'm assuming you guys are gonna do a new box, because I mean we could do this, but I'm already maxed out. I was hoping to get a bigger box too.
So for your workspace.
Okay.
And then, my opinion, what we should do is put in a surge protector on both of them.
Yeah.
Especially when you're using saws. Every time, or saws, plasma cutters, welders, every time that hits, you're sending little surges through. It's going to protect everything else upstairs.
Yeah. If you want to see a bad job, whoever fucking wired out the AC up in the attic, dude, this is a 50 amp breaker, but it's 100 amps on the sub panel. The sub panel is like rated out for 100 amps. So I bought a 100 amp fucking breaker. I'm gonna run this line up to the fucking shit myself. But dude, it's fucked. There's like a 50 amp and there's a 30 and a 20, and the way they did it is like, you saw you.
I would, for what you're looking to do here, instead of home line, jump up to the next one, which is a QO series. They're called HACR style breakers, which is heating and air conditioning, meaning it could take that sudden overload. So, like with plasma torches.
What's that the resistant where it's gonna?
It will allow a little bit more fast. All right. So in order for a breaker to trip, it's all about heat.
Yeah.
So it's just a thermal coupler that's in there. It doesn't have a meter where it's like, oh shit, 50 amp. Let me shut up.
It gets a little hot.
So once it gets hot, so with the HACR style or the 10,000 K AIC rating, however you want to verbiage it, it will allow a little bit of that buffer. So if you had a 2-pole 20. Nominal numbers that on the first inrush current that spikes to 30.
Oh no, this one.
This one will, with that,
it gets a little time delay.
Yeah, so as soon as it, and then you start going and it winds it back down to like the 16 amp or whatever. Use all nominal. So then you can all clear to go.
Yeah.
So from what I was reading, you have 3D printers.
Yeah, I mean those are in the house though.
Okay. Because those don't draw too much.
No, they're not, and they're all at 120. I mean, the CNC is also at 120. It's not a 240.
Okay.
It's not a massive CNC. It's like a tabletop, like hobbyist wood. Well, a massive CNC, dude.
I'm thinking like a Haas system.
Yeah, like take up this garage.
Because I did a lot of industrial work before I got in with these guys doing all residential work, so when I saw it come across, like, from 200 to 400, what's this guy doing? This is going to be crazy.
This is Dan. I'm Lee. Oh, okay. Hi.
Kevin. So I'm going to try to, I'll fight for it with you, so to get you up to 400.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go through the loads a little bit more carefully, because they're going to want to know run times. Not, you can have it add up to 400 amps, but if you're only running a certain amount of time, and if you're using it as like a business in non-peak hours, that's between like 10 and 3. They get a lot of pushback.
Do they really on the 400? I know a lot of people. Dude, if I could, man, I would get fucking like 600 amp 480. But they're never gonna come give me that.
So I have a customer that's in Tuxedo, like the little private village over there. So they had an original 300 there, and he had no reason to jump to 400, but I still worked it. But at that point, he's got like 12,000 square foot home. And his pool house alone is like 3,500 square feet.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And then hot tub, this, that. I'm like. So that was a little bit easier for me to achieve, but he was even trying to go for 600, just so he can say, got the biggest one on the block.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
I don't care, man, I'll pay you whatever. So I was able to get it up. So I definitely have a good track record with getting it up there. But
I mean, you could say we're throwing in a pool, a hot tub, whatever you need to fucking wangle.
No. There's definitely stuff, but they're also gonna want like spec sheets, especially if I start going like pool, hot tub, future stuff like that. They're gonna want to see some sort of drawings and expectations. But now, when you have pre-purchased stuff,
I already have all this.
So, give me one quick second.
Yeah, you're good.
Hey, what's up, Brandon? I'm with a customer right now.
Yeah, the bikes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You doing a motocross here, or what's this?
It's my pit bike. It's my little fuck around bike.
My buddies in high school used to go all over in the backyard.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a strong possibility that I'll get you bumped up. It's gonna be work.
Yeah. The thing that approval's gonna be work, and then that's the first hard step. But
Because if we can get up to 300, I gotta think. Like, I'm pretty sure it's aluminum wire inside of here. What we could do, I guarantee it's aluminum. So, but with the 2-inch, we can up it to the 4-aught copper now.
yeah.
And now you have front all day long.
Yeah.
And that's without having to tear your whole fucking driveway up.
Yeah.
And then we just gotta.
But that's only 300. I really need those extra 200 because I'm gonna have some servers in there that are running compute cycles 24/7.
Now, do you have specs on that?
Yeah.
I need that.
Yeah,
the more you can give me, the more I could fight for it. Now, the other thing is going to be from the town. Is this? Are you allowed to have a business in your home?
It's gonna. The shop is like a hobbyist shop. It's not like gonna be like a company run shop.
Okay.
So it's like it's for personal use, but at the same time, like.
Because that's going to be the other
It's not
question. They're going to be like, well, you know, that's not zoned for that area. I know where I live.
It's not like, it's more like, hey, dude, I have a fucking garage where I can work on my shit, I can do all that, and I can build, like, whatever the fuck I want to build.
Okay.
It's less like, hey, like, this is going to be my primary place of operation, place of business.
What are you making, if you don't mind me asking?
No, you're good. I mean, I just make random shit, man. Like, I cut up shit, like, I make the random shit with my CNC. Like, I made this fucking little thing that came out like terrible. My wife's like, oh, like, I want a fucking cutting board or whatever the fuck. So I made her this fucking giant
What was your name?
Okay.
Lee. Nah, you said he's been another person. I thought it was him.
So like,
Oh wow.
Woodcraft than steelcraft.
yeah, but I do steel craft too. Like, I have this fucking, where is it? This is giant hunk of fucking garbage metal. This thing, I bought it like 100 years ago. So I'm gonna fucking I'm putting a forge back there. I'll melt all this fucking shit down. And then just make some shit out of it. I don't fucking know.
No doubt.
And, like, I got this fucking thing.
Mandalorian over here.
And then we got a fucking big welder in here. It's like a hobby shop kind of thing. Like,
I'm only interviewing you because they're going to interview me with 100 questions. All right. So overall, this is a hobby shop. You know, this is all personal stuff. This is not a business or LLC. This is something that the customer is leading into. Okay. I have a little bit more info, so now my next thing is going to be I'm going to come up with an estimate. Now, are you going to do all your own electric downstream? Or you just need me to update your service, put the new panel box in, and then you'll take it from there?
So, I mean, that's what I was understanding.
Yeah, just let me know how it works.
Because so they're doing all the solar stuff, and then I think they contracted you to do
So I'm just
and then we
trying
can
to
work together maybe after or whatever, but I'm just wondering, he's the guy, because he's
We talked fast on Saturday.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So All right, so that makes more sense to me then, because I wasn't too sure how far I'm going to go with this estimate. Like, am I running all the loads out of the panel?
I guess give us both options,
So,
really.
okay, so then we'd have to come up with a print and where it's going, and then now all that's going to be submitted to the town. So let's do this first.
We can do the panel first, because like
That's
then you and I, or you guys, or you and I, or whatever can. Cause I expect this to be expensive as fuck.
Yeah, probably. But let's start phase by phase, right?
Yeah.
So we'll do the solar and then the power coming in. Once we have that established, then basically you can do whatever you want from that point moving forward, right? So I'll put together an estimate to do this as far as maintaining the initial pipe run in the ground without having to tear everything the fuck apart.
Yeah.
And
But like I said, I really want that 400. I don't.
Yeah.
300 is like
okay, so you want 400 go
like
falls out.
Hell or high
Okay,
water.
okay,
It's
okay.
not like a big dick thing. I just need that
No,
power.
no, dude,
for
look.
like, for,
It's whatever you guys want. I
Yeah.
really don't mind.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to have like saving money on the back end of my mind as far as the customer.
Yeah.
I really don't care what you want me to do.
yeah. No, I get you.
I don't care. I'll bust through this whole fucking shit and have an
Yeah.
excavating crew out here tomorrow. I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck.
Yeah.
But it is expensive,
Oh,
and if there is a workaround to try to help you guys out as far as price, so you can get everything you want downstream.
I mean, like
I'll
I said,
do whatever
I'm
you
gonna
want.
run some other stuff that's gonna be continuously pulling, like all of my my server instances. I have a fucking huge ass server rack that I'm just waiting for the extra power. I'm tapped out. I don't have any 240 available there, as you can see. There's nothing available in this box that I
No.
can run a fucking 240 line for.
So now we're doing the two separate panels and keep it like shop,
yeah,
and then house.
yeah.
You can always do sub panels.
Yeah, that's
off
what I
of
would do off of
each.
either one.
Yeah, so like to me, my electrical opinion,
Yeah.
like if the server rack has to do with business and business is hobby, so to speak, you know, whatever you do is whatever you do.
Yeah.
That would be like one section.
Yeah.
And the only reason why is for overload potential.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't want that to spike up and then you lose your kitchen, you know what I mean? So
Well, dude, like I said, if you saw how they wired in the AC, they double tapped everything, so if it shorts, both AC units are fucked.
okay, yeah.
That's why I'm doing this shit right here, where I'm gonna run all that.
Yeah, I mean, just food for thought, especially if you do your own work.
Yeah.
Look into doing a soft start setup
Yeah.
for your AC system.
Okay.
It makes it last longer, and then you can also put surge protectors on there themselves.
Okay, so
Just food for thought, you know what I mean? Now, as far as me and Lee, we're gonna have to do obviously some drawings,
Yeah.
right? So, as far as how your inverters are gonna hook into the CT cabinet now, so now we have placement, right? We got solar coming in. Do you know what the KW you're shooting at?
Yeah.
Was it 96?